Conference coordinator Reginald Grant and our cast of speakers were awesome. Keynote speaker Joseph Kalinowski, one of the top 15 brokers on Wall Street. Reggie Berry, member of the Retired Players Steering Board. Rob Williamson, co-founder, Ballers Bag. David Blue, former professional basketball player. Thomas R. Williams, retired NFL. John Pattison, Magmo, online photo albums and Stephen Meade, entrepreneur and business founder. Pulitzer Prize nominated author Dr. Aura Imbrus. Reggie Spencer, Sports Scholarship USA. Stanley Stain, finance, marketing, and adjunct professor. Treasurer Owens, business, finance, and credit expert. Walter Fletcher, a full day of education and networking.
I run a Goals for Life program. It's a program of former players work with kids that are at risk in schools. We say the same thing it takes to be good in sports is what it takes to be good in school. We try to change their attitude, how they see things, and how they react to things. We say everything's a game. You got to find out what the rules are, stay in bounds, and play to win. You can't play football with basketball rules. There's rules to every game. We try to let the kids know, and they send us. I tell you, we let them know that this is just a game. You know, it's nothing but a game. Either you want to play the game or you don't want to play the game. If you play the game, you get rewards. If you don't play the game, you don't get anything.
But what is next? You lose your voice today, what is next? We don't know. We don't know because we've been told as professional athletes, as a society, as children, this is what you can do. This is all you can do. No one ever told me that, Thomas, you're articulate, you're intelligent, you're smart, you're good looking. But I didn't know what else I could do. Even though from the time I ever started playing football to the time I did anything in my life, I knew that all things must come to an end. Everything. And so even though I was prepared for this, why was I not ready for it?
I'm a college graduate and ex-professional basketball player. I was a basketball player. That was my identity. I played basketball around the world in many different countries for 10 years. I lived in Israel, Italy, France, and Russia, and I've gone through 2 passports. And I can say I've seen the world and not done it all, but had many wonderful experiences. After 10 years of playing professionally, I decided to discontinue my career and go back to school to finish my undergraduate education. This time around, I used school as an incubator for my own personal growth and trying to understand who I was and what I could do for a second career. I broadcast games for the USC basketball student news, television news, and web news, so I got an idea about how a newscast is put together. And I had the opportunity to do all these things, and it was USC that allowed me to do it, so I'm thankful for them. Graduating was like winning a big game, winning a championship, and walking across that stage, hearing my name called was like winning the MVP. And it was the close of a chapter that has been left open for a long time in my life, and the biggest regret I've had, and I've closed that. I feel like I have found my new calling, and I'd like to be a athlete agent sometime here soon, and what I'm hoping is to be able to place players in good situations that will be beneficial for them to increase their market value in the sport that they play, which will be basketball at first. And although I'm not a qualified financial planner, I would like to help them prepare for life after basketball in terms of player development and character building. Along with being an agent in sports, I'd like to be an agent of change in the future of athletics. Much like Sheila said, I view all kids as like my kids, and When I see basketball players out there playing in high school, I think my son, who's now 18 months, will one day be that kid. So when I see kids playing basketball, I want to help them as much as I want to help my own son one day. But what I'm here to do is just introduce the idea about creating a college class specifically designed for student athletes, a class that will have curriculum that will teach them about broadcasting in the sports world, or coaching, or other facets of sports business, things that most retired athletes want to get into but are never taught in school. There's really no courses like that designed for student athletes, and I think there should be.
Okay, so what separates us from the rest? And as I said before, I'm not here to replace or substitute your existing advisor, your existing strategy. I'm here to complement. So if you have your portfolio out there and you have your advisor that you trust, that's fine. But this is a unique product that you could probably incorporate into your existing platform. Commissions versus fees. We at JSK, we don't charge commissions. So basically, you get a lot of stockbrokers who will say, okay, I want to buy this stock, I want to sell this stock. You know, they're trading in and out, and they're charging you a commission every time they do so. We don't do that. Basically, our structure is that we're going to charge you a fee, and for most of our clients, our fee structure is unique in that we actually share in the profits, so our goals are aligned. If I'm able to produce a return for you, basically you get to keep 80% of what we make. We get to keep 20% of what you make. Our goals are aligned. I don't get paid unless you're making money. So, you know, together, I think it's a better strategy than just acting as the broker and just buying and selling and taking a commission even though you're not making any money. We never handle you money. Wall Street has been so tarnished over the past couple of years. You know, you think of Wall Street and you think of, you know, Bernie Madoff and these Ponzi schemes and all this stuff out there. It's unfortunate, but it's out there. So we structured our firm so that you never cut a check to JSK, you never cut a check to me. You're more than welcome to, but you don't have to. But we do our trades through a company called Interactive Brokers for the most part. They're a publicly traded company, fully audited, a really solid, one of the biggest clearing firms in the world. Your check goes directly to them. You have an online account, so you can go log in any time of day and see where your money is, what you're invested in, how much it's worth. You also have the ability to go in and close the account. You can go in and hit a button and say, send me my money back. So I don't control your money. I'm not handling your money. I'm only trading on your behalf. So we did this in a way to try to help repair that tarnished image that Wall Street has gotten.
Professional Athletes Investment Forum, presented in cooperation with the National Alliance of African American Athletes, the Watkins Award. Please support our sponsors such as JSK Partners, New York, New York. Next Goal, nextgoal.com, helping athletes reach their next career. Baller's Bag, high-tech backpacks. Memoir of an NFL Rookie, accepting stories from professional athletes now. And we'll see you at our next event in August 2013 in Los Angeles, California. Have an exceptional day.